Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. John Williams, a sleep specialist. To be honest, if you're reading this, it's very likely that you've had a sleepless night recently, tossing and turning, unable to catch any sleep. Maybe you've spent hours staring at the ceiling, hearing the ticking of the clock, feeling your heart race with anxiety. I truly understand, because I've been there too. I still vividly remember those nights when the whole family would be deep in sleep, and I was left alone in a dark room, feeling the weight of loneliness in every moment. I understand that loneliness in the depths of your soul because for 24 years, I was also a prisoner of insomnia. I lost the most precious gift of life, a restful night's sleep. Without sleeping pills, I couldn't even manage 3 hours of sleep each night. As a doctor, I should have known how to treat myself, but sadly, I was powerless. Many times I'd try to comfort myself with thoughts like, well, it happens to everyone at my age. But now, at the age of 75, I can tell you with absolute certainty that those words were just lies I told myself to ease the pain. No, we don't need to accept a life of sleepless nights just because of age. We don't need to let sleepless nights drain our health, our joy, and the vibrancy of life. I want to ask you, does your bed seem suddenly too big now that your partner is gone? Do you wake up in the middle of the night with aching joints and can't get back to sleep? Is it taking you 2 hours to fall back asleep after getting up to use the bathroom once? I know how that feels. The whole day afterward is filled with exhaustion, and you don't have the energy to play with your grandkids or even meet up with friends. The hobbies that once brought you so much joy now seem too much to handle. Honestly, life like that feels more like just existing. But please don't lose hope just yet. Today, I'm going to share with you a miraculous, simple method that starting tonight could change your life. You won't need to buy expensive medications, undergo risky surgeries, or deal with complex machines. Everything you need could already be in your kitchen. Just 2 simple ingredients. After 24 years of battling insomnia, after hundreds of disappointments with medications, sleep aids, and complicated treatments, I, Dr. John Williams, finally found the light at the end of the tunnel, thanks to a simple coincidence. And what's incredible is that this light came from 2 very familiar ingredients: pure honey and natural salt. All you need to do is take 2 tablespoons of pure honey, 1/4 teaspoon of natural salt, and a glass of warm water. Not too hot, just the right temperature, like body temperature, and drink it slowly about 30 minutes before bed. Yes, it's that simple. Now you may be wondering, does something so simple really work? I had my doubts too, because during my years of studying at medical school, I was never taught that these 2 simple ingredients could change someone's life. But the miracle happened. After just 3 days of trying it, I, someone who couldn't sleep more than 3 hours without medication, experienced a natural sleep lasting 6 continuous hours. That was the first time in 14 years I had such a deep and peaceful sleep. A week later, I was sleeping a full 8 hours without waking up in the middle of the night. 2 weeks later, I completely forgot about the nightmare of waking up in exhaustion at midnight. The change was so miraculous that I couldn't believe it was real. Not only did I experience this, but I also shared this method with elderly patients at my clinic. The results were beyond expectations. Most people who followed the method seriously noticed a significant improvement within 1 to 2 weeks. Now, do you know why just 1 tablespoon of honey mixed with salt can so profoundly improve sleep? The answer lies in the delicate, natural mechanisms of our bodies. Let's start with honey. Pure honey is a natural source of sugar that's very easy for the body to absorb. When you drink honey before bed, the sugar in it helps keep your blood sugar stable throughout the night. This is crucial because if blood sugar drops too low during sleep, the brain sends out an emergency signal to wake us up, which is why many people wake up around 2 to 3 a.m., not knowing why. Additionally, honey helps stimulate the production of melatonin, the hormone that helps us fall into deep sleep and stay there longer. Melatonin signals the body that it's time to rest, allowing brain cells to relax completely. But that's not all. Honey also promotes the production of GABA, a neurotransmitter that soothes the central nervous system, reducing stress and anxiety, creating the perfect environment for sleep. Now let's talk about natural salt. Many people are afraid of salt, thinking it raises blood pressure. However, when used in small amounts and chosen correctly, natural salts like sea salt or Himalayan pink salt can be incredibly helpful for sleep. Salt provides essential minerals like magnesium and calcium, which are vital for maintaining the stability of the nervous system. When the body is low in magnesium, we often feel stressed, restless, and of course, it becomes harder to sleep well. Salt also helps balance electrolytes in the blood, preventing muscle cramps, rapid heartbeats, or other disruptions that silently disturb sleep. Another key role of salt is regulating cortisol, the stress hormone. When we are stressed, cortisol levels rise, blocking deep sleep. A small amount of salt before bed helps balance cortisol, making it easier for the body to relax. To put it simply, honey is like a steady, gentle energy source that nourishes the brain throughout the night, while salt acts as a silent protector, stabilizing the nervous system and balancing hormones. Together, honey and salt form a perfect bridge that allows your body to move naturally from wakefulness to restful sleep. Modern studies have also proven that when the body has stable energy, balanced electrolytes, and a relaxed nervous system, it automatically enters deeper, faster, and less interrupted sleep. What's wonderful about this method is that it's not addictive like sleeping pills. It has no side effects if taken in the right amounts, and it works long-term because it adjusts the body's natural mechanisms rather than forcing it to sleep temporarily like medication. I also want to note that the best results will come if you combine this honey and salt drink with some other healthy habits, like limiting screen time before bed, keeping a regular sleep schedule, and creating a quiet, cool sleeping environment. With a little patience, your body will gradually relearn how to sleep naturally, like you did when you were younger. Sometimes, the simplest methods bring the most magical results. Just a cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of pure honey, and a pinch of natural salt. By doing this, you're gifting yourself the priceless treasure of a good night's sleep and waking up with renewed energy for the day ahead. Now that you understand why honey and salt can be so effective in improving sleep, I'm sure you're eager to try it out, right? Don't worry, I'll guide you through the steps so you can start tonight. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons of pure honey, about 20 milliliters, 1/4 teaspoon of natural salt, about 1 gram. Ideally, use sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. 1 cup of warm water, about 200 milliliters. Instructions: add the honey to the warm water and stir until it's completely dissolved. Add the salt and stir again until fully dissolved. You now have a magical drink to prepare for a peaceful night's sleep. How to use: drink it 30 minutes before bed. Sip slowly so your body has time to absorb it and prepare for sleep. After drinking, avoid drinking more water to prevent waking up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. Important notes: the best time to drink this is 30 minutes before bed. Drinking it too early will lessen the effect, and drinking it too late may disrupt your sleep due to bathroom trips. The recommended dosage is based on research and is suitable for older adults. Don't increase the honey or salt in hopes of a stronger effect. Choose the purest ingredients possible. Avoid honey mixed with sugar or refined salt. Frequently asked questions: I have high blood pressure. Should I take this? The amount of salt used is very small, just 1/4 teaspoon, so it should not affect blood pressure in most cases. If you're still concerned, you can reduce the salt to 1/8 teaspoon or consult your doctor. I have diabetes. Can I use honey? If you have diabetes, I recommend replacing honey with a bit of natural stevia or a special honey designed for diabetics that has reduced sugar. Always monitor your blood sugar carefully. Do I need to drink this every day? When you first start, it's best to drink it every night for 2 weeks. After that, you can reduce it to 3 to 4 times a week to maintain the benefits. What if it doesn't work? Around 85% of people see improvement within 2 to 3 weeks. For the remaining 10 to 15%, it may take more time or adjustments to your lifestyle, such as reducing blue light exposure or establishing a consistent bedtime. Does it have any side effects? With the small natural ingredients used, there are virtually no side effects. The only note is to avoid drinking too much water after the honey salt mixture, to avoid waking up for bathroom trips. By incorporating these simple steps into your routine, you'll gradually experience the transformation of a better, deeper sleep and a more vibrant, energetic life. So give it a try tonight, you won't regret it.